Uh, then we go to Paul Rowan, who is co-founder and director of engineering for Windurance in the United States.
Right?
After.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, after. Paul, are you still there? Might be cool. Paul?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just needed to be unmuted, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So I can try to share the screen. Perfect. You can just
How's that?
perfect.
Good. Whoops.
If
Well,
you are-
thank you, Daniele, and the Folkecenter for including me in your program. I really appreciate an opportunity to introduce you to our little company over here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're called the name of our company is Windurance, and I'll take maybe the next 15 minutes or so to introduce you to our company. I serve as the director of engineering for the company. I'm also one of the co-founders. Also, I serve on the board of the Distributed Wind Energy Association, which is sort of the counterpart to your group there. And before I get started, I'd like to just put a little commercial for that organization. We have a conference each year, usually in February, the latter part of February, and I want to invite all of you to consider coming to meet with us there. Our business conference and lobby day where we meet experts and influencers in the North American, the United States market, learn about what's going on over here in terms of policy, visiting, and on our lobby day, we visit with the legislature and have an opportunity to share with our government the objectives of our industry and the benefits of our industry and what we can contribute to society in that regard. So just a little shameless plug there for our Distributed Wind Energy Association here in the United States. Please join us if you can. So on to introduction to Windurance. Just 4 major points here. The background, how we started, where we came from, and what we're trying to accomplish. Our technical expertise and capability highlights, our manufacturing capabilities, and the products and solutions that we offer to the market. In terms of background, we started the company in April of 2000 as a joint venture between my company and another company called Matrix Group, led by Rick Turner. My partner, Steve Jones, and I and Rick Turner formed this company to focus on servo electric pitch technology, which we were a pioneer for the industry of the utility scale market. Some of our background in high-speed glass container, tire building, security printing presses, that sort of machinery. We spent a couple of decades really working in machinery automation. And then we started developing a pitch actuator for a company called Zond out in California. And we got the bug back then and formed the bug that is the wind industry bug. We thought we could apply our expertise from servo electric embedded control systems and put those together, apply our technology and our expertise into the field of servo electric pitch actuators, which we began pioneering in 1998. Since that time, we've deployed over 1,000 utility scale pitch actuator systems on wind turbines. We have patents covering safety systems for brushless servoelectric controls for wind turbines, as well as low voltage and high voltage ride-through technologies. Since that time, with the equipment that we have deployed, we support an ongoing fleet operation with renewal parts, aftermarket service, component life cycle. We have to do design changes when components become obsolete. We have to replace those with the newer parts, different kinds of technical services. And we also offer upgrade services and technical training, maintenance operations, and that sort of thing. We also offer contract manufacturing services for renewable energy. So if you have a design, a circuit board or a component or an electronic package that you've designed yourself and you want to have it manufactured, we also offer competitive contract manufacturing services here in the United States. And we are now developing, we've been for 3 or 4 years now developing new product platforms that focus on the distributed wind energy resource market. And we are getting help from the National Renewable Energy Lab, NREL, with their CIP program and funding through the United States Department of Energy. And we're also benefiting from our relationship with the DWEA, the Distributed Wind Energy Association here in the U.S. So what we focus on is electronic power conversion, which includes the latest in gate drive methods and switching device components such as silicon carbide, field effect transistors. We do our own magnetic design, modeling, design verification, DC bus power distribution networks. We pride ourselves in our ability to withstand transient voltage events, and our designs are very robust in terms of their immunity against lightning strikes. And we also offer ultracapacitor and battery charge control for storage systems. We also have specialties in embedded system design for real-time control. We have an advanced aerospace type command generator that's considered like a fly-by-wire system for aircraft that we use for our blade pitch actuator trajectory generation. And we have proven wind turbine safety implementations that have been certified on a number of different wind turbines throughout our range of customers, the United States, Europe, and in China as well. We work very closely with a special focus of these technologies into the wind energy segment. We also work closely with the customers to define wind turbine control performance requirements in terms of what that means for the power electronics. We do extensive post-processing of aeroelastic model turbine data outputs, dimensioning ultracapacitors for backup operations to be cost optimized. And we perform design failure mode effects analysis for the wind turbine subsystems within the wind turbine design context. We also have a rigorous adoption of quality management systems. For this market space, especially now in the distributed wind energy, the smaller wind turbines, very critical in terms of reputation and reliability for the market and for our customers and for ourselves, frankly. We also deal with ongoing basis component obsolescence. As old parts get old and new parts come online, we need to continue to support our fleet, support our future products. So we keep tracking the life cycle management of individual components. And you can see here on this screen some images of our staff working in our laboratory and some of the data we're collecting and illustrations of our post-processing models. So our manufacturing capabilities include a 7,800 square meter facility in rural Pennsylvania. We have 325 associates there. We have 50 associates in a 2,800 square meter facility here in the robotics capital of the world. This is really where not that many people realize it, but most of the machinery automation technologies originated here in Western Pennsylvania that are now deployed throughout the world, going back to pulse width modulated servo electronic controls. And we've benefited from that, and that's part of our history and our life in the company. That's kind of what we all most of us grew up in initially, before we moved into wind energy back in 2000. So this is some pictures from our facility. We have surface mount lines and selective solder, ball grid array assembly. We do electromechanical box builds, chassis, cable harnesses assembly. This is where we do all of the assembly of Windurance product, and also a wide range of other products for a wide range of other industries as well. We have a number of different quality management certifications that we can run different products through, including aerospace, medical, and industrial. Our Windurance products run through our industrial quality system, and it's fully integrated into material resource planning and engineering change control systems. So some of Windurance products, touch on our original product line was the individual DC blade pitch actuator, servo control. We offer brushless pitch controls from 50 kilowatt to 1.5 megawatt. This is our mini pitch, where we, with the benefit of NREL shared investment with the Department of Energy, National Renewable Energy Lab, NREL, we have implemented miniaturized versions of the technologies that we were using in the utility scale, so that they can be used at the distributed wind energy resource scale and benefit from all the advanced features at low cost and offer high performance for the wind turbines. We also offer a ultracapacitor subsystem to replace batteries in the GE 1.5 to 2.8 megawatt wind turbine. It's another product that we offer as a retrofit to improve reliability and reduce maintenance on GE wind turbines. We offer a hybrid power management. So I don't know if you can hear the thunder, lightning is starting here. Hybrid power management system that has a good target for the telecom market and other remote operations, which involves connecting together solar, wind, diesel electric generation, and storage, seamless bidirectional storage. At the bottom, you can see the flow of the energy being produced from storage in the purple and from wind in the green, offsetting and outputting a load level in the red. Our latest product line that we've developed and are continuing to develop with shared investment from NREL, the CIP Component Innovation Program, we're developing a line of UL certified SA, UL 1741 SA, SB certified inverters, converters, and storage elements. These components are being recognized under UL 6142 and 6141 as wind turbine safety components, with the focus completely on distributed wind energy solutions. So these components are easy to integrate and connect together and to set up a system. And importantly, they're certified for the United States and not mentioned here, also Canada, grid interface and interoperability standards that are now increasingly required in the US market, in the Canadian market. So we have turbine power converters, which connect to the generator. They support synchronous or asynchronous generators using field-oriented control. These are 90 kilowatt units at full voltage, but they run at about 115 amps on a continuous rating basis. You can connect them together to scale using a parallel operation. Then on the grid, utility interactive grid connection side, we have a 90 kilowatt 480 volt three-phase and a 27 kilowatt 240 volt excuse me, single and a split phase implementation. Once again, these can be connected in parallel to the grid. For turbines which may require a diversion load control, we have an integrated another component. These are separate components, by the way, but they're integrated together over a power data network, real-time control network that then interfaces also to your main wind turbine controller on a CAN bus implementation. We are also working on a wind turbine controller platform that supports UL 1741SB at a higher level as well. We also have a contract with NREL right now that we're building a bidirectional DC to DC 48 volt to from bidirectional 780 volt DC. It's modular and scalable in 170 amp blocks to implement storage technology or storage components within the distributed wind energy resource, excuse me. And the device is technology agnostic, so the charge control profiles are configured to support nickel iron batteries, lithium nickel phosphate, and sodium ion, as well as lead acid. And that control manages the whole battery stack according to the charge and discharge control profiles appropriate for that. Now this chassis, we're showing a picture here of a single inverter or a converter chassis. They're really quite the same. These also are offered in outdoor. The picture here is a picture of an indoor chassis. We also offer it with rain hoods that make it operational for outdoor operation, cutting down on other metalwork and enclosures and so forth. So we looked at Windurance's background. Where do we come from? Where did we start? How do we get where we are? What are specific technical capabilities, manufacturing capabilities, and our current products and solutions that we're offering to the market. So thanks again for giving me an opportunity to share this with you.
Thank you very much for the presentation. Oh, no, that's happened. Is there any question from the audience? No questions? Well, then thanks a lot for joining. Will you stay on the conference? Okay, so in case any question appears, then yeah, you can just answer in the chat.